Hello, dear friends. Welcome to our scientific approach to English grammar. This is Honest English. I am Teacher Onu. Today, we shall discuss extensively the difference between adjectival phrase and adjective phrase. Of course, most grammarians tend to mix the two together or to consider the two the same. But in this lesson, we shall make it clear that there's a difference between an adjectival phrase and an adjective phrase. Now, let's start with our definition, and we shall start with adjectival phrase. Now, an adjectival phrase is a group of words not headed by an adjective which describes a noun or which performs an adjectival function. Of course, we know that our adjectival function simply means qualifying a noun or a pronoun. So any group of words that doesn't have an adjective as a head word, don't forget, no adjective as a head word, but performs that adjectival function, such group of words can be described as what? Adjectival phrase. Example: the man with a golden key is my friend. The man with a golden key is my friend. Of course, on the line with a golden key, the expression with the golden key is an adjectival phrase, simply because within it there is no adjective. There is no adjective. So, example 2. Stars with intensity of car headlamps illuminated the field. Now, the underlined expression is with intensity of car headlamps. So, in this underlined expression, there is no adjective at all. All of them are different parts of speech, from the nouns and all of that. And because there is no adjective, it is an adjectival phrase. Not just us that, notice that it is performing adjectival function by qualifying the noun stars. Okay? The third example: is that your dog with the bone? It's a question. Is that your dog with the bone? Now, with the bone is an adjectival phrase. If you check, there is no adjective here, but it is qualifying the noun dog. So, with the bone is an adjectival phrase qualifying the noun dog, or better still, qualifying the noun phrase your dog. So, that is the adjectival phrase. Now, let's look at the adjective phrase in itself. Now, by definition, an adjective phrase is any group of words that has an adjective. Notice it has to have an adjective as the head word. Of course, performs adjectival function. Okay? So, if you are very careful, you will notice that the difference is that for the adjectival phrase, there is no adjective as the head word. But for adjective phrase, you must have an adjective as the head word. Let's take some examples. Now, the girl with uncommonly blue eyes is my friend. Now, the expression with uncommonly blue eyes, with uncommonly blue, is an adjective phrase because it contains the adjective blue. Okay? So, another example: the pizza is very hot. The pizza is very hot. Now look at the expression very hot. Now, this hot here is an adjective, of course. Then, of course, very is an intensifier depending on how you want to look at it. But the point is that the expression very hot is an adjective phrase because it contains an adjective. Now, the last example is this. The dog covered in mud is mine. Again, the dog covered in mud is mine. Pay attention. Covered here, of course, should be a verb we know. But in this situation, in this context, it is describing a type of dog out of the so many dogs that may be available, right? So it is adjectival in nature. It is called participle. In our previous lessons, we discussed participle as part of the non-finite verbs. Okay, so covered here is adjectival in function, showing us the type of what? Dog. So covered in mud is an adjective phrase because even the verb there is not a regular, it's not a normal verb. So dear friends, in summary, the core difference between an adjectival phrase and an adjectival or an adjective phrase really is that for the adjectival phrase there is no adjective as head word in the underlying expression, whereas for an adjective phrase there must be an adjective that serves as the head word in the underlying expression. Thank you very much for watching. It's my pleasure, like we said before. Share, invite your friends, and follow the page for very sound and critical analysis using scientific method for English grammar. Thank you very much.